He'll watch a movie, then he'll tell you all about it. It's the Armstrong Entertainment Show.
Hello everyone and welcome to Armstrong Entertainment. This is Chad here and I saw the movie King Arthur, Legend of the Sword, starring Charlie Hunnam, Jude Law, and directed by Guy Ritchie. Now let me first start off by saying, as a kid, I was obsessed with this movie, The Sword and the Stone by Disney. I know, super cheesy, super dorky, but it was my introduction to the whole story and the legend, and I was like, oh, King Arthur was such a cool kid. He pulled the sword out of the stone, he stuck up to his mean uncle, and then Merlin was such a cool character. So I always had a soft spot in my heart for King Arthur and the whole story of The Sword and the Stone. First Knight, starring Richard Gere and Sean Connery in 1995 was another big one for me. Excalibur, the name of the sword. So all of those are my reference to this whole story. And when I saw the new posters for this film, I was like, oh, cool, another King Arthur, and directed by Guy Ritchie. So I was like, it's kind of a different, interesting take on it, so it should be a lot of fun. As the months went on, I saw more and more posters for this film, and I started really analyzing them, wow, Charlie Hunnam's hair looks really short in this movie. And not that that's a problem, but it just looked really modern. And then what they were wearing, those fur jackets and coats that are on the posters, they just looked way too modern. And I was like, this might be a stinker. So I went in with very low expectations for this film. As soon as it starts off, it goes right into the action. The first 30 minutes is whoa, whoa, whoa. So many special effects, a battle right away. It was awesome. I loved it. I was so excited. I was like, yes, it's going to be a good movie. I was totally into it. Definitely you have to see this movie on the big screen to get all the little goodies in the film to see. So cool. Guy Ritchie does that thing where it's cut, 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 fast cuts that aren't too fast and annoying, but almost verge on that. They do a fast forward of him growing up, and it was just really cool how they did it. They do a lot of time jumping, I think he did it in Sherlock Holmes as well. It was just very Guy Ritchie, and I enjoyed the take, and I thought it was a lot of fun, and it kept the pace up, and it kept it moving. So the story is pretty much the same. There's a few little twists and different scenarios or what have you. I was really hoping Merlin would be in it, and it wasn't. It was the Mage, I think that's how you pronounce it. Basically this woman who can control animals. Totally cool though. I was really digging her, and it was good. I was kind of into this film. I liked it a lot more than I thought I would. The music was on point, the score, the songs really fit well, and it had me pumped and going. And my biggest complaints would just be the costumes. Well, I mean, it looked like they literally pulled some of these things off of the Nordstrom, and his haircut was utterly ridiculous. So that was my biggest complaint. It was why couldn't you put a wig on or wear a weave or something? Or what do these actors do? These kids, I don't know. I didn't understand why his hair looked so it was literally like mine. It was shaved on the side and longer on top. It was just really an odd choice, and I'm not sure why they did that. Overall, I really enjoyed this film, but I think I just really love the story so much that it was kind of an easy sell for me. This is definitely going to be the movie that kids who are seeing this today are going to be whoa, this is such an awesome thing, and it's going to turn them on to the story, how I was turned on by The Sword and the Stone by Disney. It's going to be that version for the millennials, the young kids. They're going to like this movie, and then this is what they will remember. I'm still going to remember the old ones, like First Knight and Excalibur and all those old ones. But it was a great movie. I really enjoyed it. I would recommend seeing it if you're into this type of film at all. It's called King Arthur, Legend of the Sword, and I would not be surprised if there's a sequel. Until next time.
He'll watch a movie, then he'll tell you all about it. It's the Armstrong Entertainment Show.